The Pelicans starting group, Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5, down low. And for Washington, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's George. Then there's Sarr. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
And it's Washington with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Count it.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Murray for 3. Rebound, Washington. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keith and I were able to chat, and we got right to it. The question of how do you stop Zion? From what Coach told me, it's all about being physical. He said, we're not going to let him run us over in the lanes or just stomp us inside. We're going to fight back hard. So it sounds like Coach is expecting high effort physically from his team.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's McCollum after the basket by Washington. Williamson outside. This one for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
And it's Poole with the ball for the Wizards. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. He takes it in, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 5.
And that's true unselfishness right there. Murray, outstanding feed to the open teammate.
The shot from 20 feet out, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Now here's McCollum. And it's Poole with a rebound. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Middleton passes to George. The teardrop. Pass to Sarr. Messi grabs the board. The Pelicans trail. McCollum taking his time here to the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Kispert's checked in for Washington. Here's Poole. Here's Sarr. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Poole. Good work there as it goes.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
McCollum outside. No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Sarr passes to Poole. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Kispert. Over Williamson. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Williamson with it. No points yet. Here's Messi. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Over Williamson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Middleton's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, that's butter. I mean, Middleton was one of the smoothest jump shots in the league.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Jones. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Don't you just love how Olynyk shares the basketball? He uses his height to see over defenders.
The Wizards have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Here's Kispert. Kicks it to George. Over Jones. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
It seemed to me they were shying away from a foul there. The D still has to be a little bit more physical than that. He's got to feel you.
Alvarado, the pass to Jones. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Alvarado. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Jones misses. Washington leading by 3. Stolen by Jones. Here's Hawkins. Still without a bucket. Alvarado with it. Guarded by Poole. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by Carrington. Pass to Holmes. Shot on the wing. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
The shot off that time. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Washington up 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So for New Orleans right now, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Hawkins in at the shooting guard position. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. George. Pass to Carrington. Smart for 3. Jones grabs the board. And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. Oh, George with a steal. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Zion inside. Man, he's just built for that.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Fires it. And George gets it to go on the assist from Smart. George has got 6. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Williamson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And the Wizards making a change here. Gills checked in, and New Orleans making a change here. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
There's McCollum with the 3. And Bay pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Washington shooting their first free throws of this game. No good on the free throw. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
Sars checked in for Washington. Chris Middleton comes in for Champagnie. Here's Hawkins. No made baskets yet. And it's in there.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Yeah, in the crowd, shooting coach Lethal Shooter.
Yeah, good to see him in the building tonight. Now, you know he's from D.C., and if any of the Wizards need a sub, I'm sure he's ready to check in.
Now here's Smart. Here's Middleton. And there it is for him. Middleton's got 6.
With how well he shoots it, you can forget Middleton is 6'7". That size and high release point helps him close in.
McCollum outside. Jones from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Now here's Smart. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. McCollum finds Williamson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. Fader on the way. Sarr pulls it in. Washington leading by 4. Bay inside. Kicks it out to Middleton. The baseline J is on the way, and it's Washington with another.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Murray against Poole. Murray, no good. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Here's Murray. The Wizards making their last shot. Fires the 3. The shot, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Sarr, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Hey, guys. The Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
A big piece. Okay, Shams, thank you.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Launches it. He buries it from 3. Coulibaly's got 5 points.
You know, if his shot isn't available, Middleton is moving the ball, and he's a pretty skilled passer.
And here's Olynyk. Yet to see a basket. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
McCollum outside. Murray for 3. Washington with a rebound. Poole outside. Over Murray. Here's Sarr. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Washington foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good. And New Orleans making a change here.
Trey Murphy at the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Poole shot is off. Now McCollum. Outside Murray. From the arc. And that's not going to go. And so it's Washington with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Chris Middleton.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly, George out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Sarr, and it's Poole in at the point guard position. That's the group for Washington right now. McCollum against Poole. No good with the triple.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
McCollum outside. Inside. The shot by Misi, no good. Wizards leading by 11. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
And here's New Orleans now. After the basket by Washington. Murray from outside. And again, no good by New Orleans. And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And that one, good.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Murray. He's scoreless. The 3. It's rebounded by George. The Wizards have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Poole. Back to George. Over Murray. The Pelicans pull it in.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Misi. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Washington leading by 13. George outside. That's short off the rim. For New Orleans, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a 1 of 1. His teammate CJ McCollum told him, "Your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it." Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable. Here's Murray. The Wizards making their last shot. Offline with a 3. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Middleton looking around. Tries a 9-footer, and the jumper falls for him. Middleton's got 10 points in the game.
And far from just a jump shooter, Middleton stays active and is always ready to shoot.
Now here's Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
So strong inside. Zion fighting through it all.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Coulibaly on the wing, defended by Murray. Back to George. Over Williamson. And it falls all over the rim and in. 10 points for him.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's George. It's hauled in by New Orleans. There's McCollum with the 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Coulibaly's got 6 here in the quarter. Pelicans trail by 11. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Doris, you covered him. Jordan Poole was electric in the 2022 NBA Finals.
Well, B.A., there's no doubt they do not win the title without Jordan Poole and the lift he gave them at various points in that finals run. This guy is electric on the offensive end when his game is working.
Now here's Alvarado. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Fires for 3. And Bay pulls it down.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Champagnie. Over Jones. Right over the D. And the Wizards lead by 13. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 11 in this 3rd quarter. Here's Olynyk. The layup off target. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. And there's the call on Saddiq Bey. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Pelicans trail by 13. Alvarado outside. It's rebounded by Washington. Bey's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Carrington. Kispert with the ball. The 3. Drops in the 3. Kispert's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now here's Alvarado. That one goes. Count it.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Goes up on the wing. That one's good from Kispert on the assist by Poole. Poole's got 5 assists tonight.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see. You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
And so it's Washington, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Hawkins in at the 2-guard position. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got his first points of the night. Pelicans trail by 14. Williamson passes to Olynyk, and here's Jones over Kispert. Olynyk in the post. Another shot. It's rebounded by Washington. Bay with it. Kispert outside. Pass to Champagnie. Over Olynyk. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. For New Orleans, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And it's Alvarado missing. Wizards leading by 14. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Carrington. Good on the bucket. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Alvarado from 13. And the Pelicans miss again.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Here's Bay. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Bay's gotten 4 this quarter. Pelicans trail by 18. Bay against Williamson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Can't hit from in close. Here's Carrington. And another basket for Washington.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And Washington will go for a different look here. Sars checked in for Champagnie. Chris Middleton comes in for Bay. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Kispert. And it's Jordan Poole in for Smart. And a change for the Pelicans. McCollum's checked in. Outside Coulibaly. Over Jones. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Coulibaly. Pass to Poole. Up and over McCollum. And that one hits the back iron. Pelicans trail by 18. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now Williamson. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Hawkins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
Poole from long range. Missi grabs the board. Missi's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Murray. Williamson, left side. They grab their own miss. Fires the three. Rebound by the Wizards. Carrington's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Coulibaly. And again, Washington, no good. Pelicans trail by 16. Shot from 12. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Getting to one of his sweet spots on the floor, Murray drops it in.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. George, he's checked in for Washington. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Pelicans. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Murray. Coulibaly defending. Here's Misi. And there's the rejection.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Here's Middleton. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the Wizards lead by 18.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Murray from outside. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Wizards.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Chris Middleton.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Misi's shot is good. Here's Poole. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Here's George. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. Pass to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
McCollum, 3-point field goal.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
George, good.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Murray looking around. Pass to Misi. 6 on the shot clock. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding